Chris K here with, you've heard about it, here it is, the big arch. Crispy onions on here as well. I see those kind of coming out. All right, the moment of truth. That is so good. That's a big bite for a big arch.
I need to know everything, who and the what and the where, I need everything. Trust me, I hear what you say.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new episode of Real Business Roundtable. Today, we're going to talk about taking the big bite in business. What does that mean? Risk taking, going all the way. The people that take the big bite win. Now let's get into details.
Okay, no, not yet.
We're not going to get into details.
Not
We're
yet.
going to open up the show
With
the viral McDonald's burger that just got released. Ladies and gentlemen, the Big Arch. I did order an extra patty, and I do want to show the world a proper bite, proper bite of the Big Arch. Here we go.
Whoa.
Like the guy says.
Dude, you gotta slow down, my boy. Jesus Christ. We're on fucking Adderall today.
I got a lot on my mind.
Whoa.
This is the McDonald's Big Arch. Look at it.
Huge, bro.
It's massive, and
the
I ordered an extra patty.
It's fucking massive, dude.
More patties, more protein.
Holy, Jesus Christ is right. You have three patties?
I got 3 patties.
It comes with 2 already.
All right,
is massive,
we're talking about taking the big bite in business. Shout out to Powdered Toast Man. Shout out to my mummy. Shout out to Janet T. Zoo.
Okay, yeah.
And today's non-sponsor is McDonald's.
No, can we even say that?
They're not a sponsor. We're just gonna talk. We're gonna open up the episode and, do the thing. I usually, just so everybody knows, I do not participate in social trends. This is the first time. I didn't do the bucket. I didn't do the standing
bucket?
the standing broom bullshit.
What?
All those,
Yeah, you can use it as a plate.
Take the big bite.
I don't
Why
know.
businesses that go all in win. So just so everybody knows, this guy,
Right.
three patties. Here we go.
You are watching a master at work.
I don't think I've ever eaten a burger, a McDonald's burger, this early in my life. It's good. That sauce it's like cheesy almost. It's good. Cheese sauce. Is that what it is? Cheese sauce? It's a cheese sauce.
Yeah. Is McDonald's the onion rings on it?
Yeah. Everyone here, just so you know, it's. Bro, it's just like, listen to me real fucking quick. McDonald's studies, they have an R&D department that studies flavor. No, shut up. To make it good. It's a fucking, it is scientifically developed in a lab to taste good. It may not be good for me. It's probably gonna turn into clay in my stomach. That's fine. It tastes good going down for a minute, okay? Food poisoning doesn't happen from McDonald's. It's made in a lab.
I have a confession. I had one last night.
Oh God.
Dude, I've been on a kick.
Burgers?
I tried this when it got released on the first day. Hooked.
Oh no.
And I don't like eating stuff like this all the time.
You know what I was gonna say before we started? It looks like you're not thin. You look like you slimmed down a little bit.
Okay.
Good. You still got that,
Yeah.
You gotta be careful what you say.
I'm in the gym crying.
He's got 3 protein shakes after he's fuck. You called me thin.
Opened
Crunch, yeah.
Is it good?
I would look it up, actually. That's good to know.
53 grams.
I tried to not eat. This is my opinion.
No, bro, when we're talking about when you do eat burgers, not
When
that
I
you
do
don't.
have McDonald's, I will get a double quarter pounder with cheese,
Yeah,
just the
yeah.
way it is with an extra patty.
Yeah.
An extra piece of cheese. That's
Yeah.
it. I'm more of a triple cheeseburger guy.
Well, I'm not talking about how many patties, bro. I'm talking about the flavor of it. Like,
So
that was
that-
good, but there's just too much going on.
Nah,
It's
the Big Arch, if I were to not include My favorite burger, Baba Yum. Shout out to Baba Yum. Kia.
We gotta go.
Not the auto dealership. Not the auto dealership.
Was it really good?
Kia Nosh. Great burger. He is a craftsman. Definitely knows what he's doing. So that's a separate category. But if I were going to talk about major brand fast food burgers, that Big Arch burger. That one is an 8. Mm-hmm. That is crazy.
I make it
crazy.
I do 7.6. 7.6 because like it's like good, like I'd eat it, but there's things that I prefer over that if I'm gonna get a burger.
Yeah, I have to say Baba Yum is number 1 in my book. But for fast food chains, I would say Five Guys is my number 1 or possibly 2. That's the top dog. 9 or 10 all day is Five Guys. All day.
Yeah.
I love Five Guys burgers. They know what they're doing. But my 10 solid isn't even a major brand. It's the Baba Yum.
What about the Smoke Shack, bro?
From
Shake Shack?
From Shake Shack. That
shit hits different.
I don't know, man. I kind of like.
different.
I like Five Guys.
Five Guys is good, but I think Five Guys burger
Shake Shack
and a
hits-
Smoke Shack is like on the same level.
Ooh, it's right there. So like, if Five Guys is the 9, 10 being the best.
Shake Shack's like right below
Shake
that.
Shack's like a 8.5.
Okay.
8.5, ladies and gentlemen. This is not a burger rating episode. This is the opening
Maybe
to
we'll do that.
Take the big bite in business, just like I took that big
Yes.
bite. And Jake explained the science of
Flavor.
Yeah. So in business, we have 2 sides of the coin, and everybody's in a different situation. We have the side that is playing it safe, taking the small bite,
Or not willing to take that risk.
the careful bite, the not so big bite, right? Then you have the folks that they don't got time. They don't got time to wait. They're ready to hockey stick. Hockey stick meaning sales going up, business growing, sales leads, whatever. You have those folks that take that big bite, which is a big risk. And a risk is a part of business. You have to understand risk, and you have to know what your risk tolerance is. You can't play the game and then cry if you lose. That is not how business is done. If you are taking a risk and you are expecting a return or something to happen in your business and something doesn't go as planned, you have to adjust, make adjustments, and keep moving forward. Keep moving forward, okay? That is a big piece of the business mindset and a successful mindset. You can't dwell about the losses you had. That will make you absolutely crazy. You can't dwell about it, and you just got to keep moving forward, okay?
Let's go straight to the beginning, right? When you have an opportunity or an idea or whatever the beginning of a business looks like, there are a lot of mental and social obstacles to get around that a lot of people don't know how to. Mm-hmm. Now, when we're referring to a little bite or a big bite, a little bite is allowing those social things or those whatever things, all those things to block you from going all in. What if that? How am I going to look? What is the risk? That risk is what if? When you're going into starting a business, you don't want to take those small bites. You want to take those big bites. Who gives a fuck what I look like? Who cares what people think? All you can think about is the goal, is the end goal, is what could happen, right? That's the big bite. Go all in. Don't care about, optics, how people think of you, what people think. Don't care about the risks. You'll get over them when they show themselves, all those things. That's the big bite. You are more successful going right into a business and taking that big bite and taking it head on, more likely to be a lot more successful than if you were to take baby steps and like, oh, I'll try this, I'll try that, maybe do this. I need my safety net. That's not going to get you to where you want to be.
Now,
that's the difference between big bite and
you
little
have
bite.
to, okay, so there is a balancing act when it comes to taking the big bite and the small bite. you do have a level of responsibility. And unfortunately, we live in a world where people have a family, people have children, people have responsibilities. And sometimes your risk tolerance changes when you have that type of situation.
That's a good point.
And I'm 100% fully supportive of that. Being more careful. If you're younger, you're living at home, you don't have much responsibility, your risk tolerance is much higher being an entrepreneur. You can go all out. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You don't have kids, whatever, you're living with mom. It doesn't matter.
To lose.
A lot less to use. So there is a little bit of an exception to that rule that if you're a family person and you have kids at home, you have responsibilities, you got a mortgage, sometimes you got to be a little bit careful for obvious reasons. But if you're squatting on a bunch of cash and you have the ability to make a move in business that's a big bite, not a little baby bite, that would massively change the projection and the direction of your business. You know, we're talking about life-changing improvements in your business. So don't always play it safe if you can afford to not play it safe. If you can afford to not play it safe, and that differentiator on what is it that you can afford to lose? What is it? I always give people the casino analogy. Never go to Vegas or a casino with anything you're not okay with losing, right? In business, when you make investments, don't invest anything you're not okay with being able to lose.
Except that money's gone.
And if you lose, you what? You learn. You learn from those experiences. You learn, you get input, lessons. You become smarter in business. So don't let those little things prevent you from taking that big bite of that big ox burger and just go for it, because that big move might be the tipping point in your business to take you to that next level.
Don't look at it as like a scary thing. It's exciting. It's like whenever the most excited I get is when I'm working on a new project, when I'm working on a new thing, right? It's just, it feels good. It's like something new. It's something fresh, right? It's something exciting. It's a passion project. It's whatever. There's an opportunity to make money there. You know, if you do it right, you make a lot of money, right? It's exciting. It can be scary, but that you know, those nerves and stuff, that anxiety and stuff like that, that's what keeps people alive. That's like, that stress, that's good, right? It can be scary, but like I said, that's the type of shit you want to chase, or maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I'm going in a different direction. But
that lack of being able to take that big bite when you can, that's very important. When you can, the lack of your ability to do that, or that hesitation, can be detrimental to your company thriving.
That's what
your
I was
business,
saying before.
your business doing better. That mental game where you're just like, I can't. I've spoken to people that, oh, yeah, I want to do this. I want to grow. I want to achieve this. I want. What type of move are you making? And they will move so slow. Well, instead of doing everything I'm supposed to do to be successful, what about just I hire an intern to make a couple social media posts? And I'm like, oh my God, I don't even know what to say. That is known as what, dancing around? It's like,
but it is.
It's just like, get it done right.
Yeah.
Build the foundation, get the frame up. You know, put the insulation in, roof, whatever. I'm giving you an analogy of building a house. Get it done right the first time.
In my head, when I was starting, I was like, someone else is doing it. If I don't do it, they're going to do it better. Like, if I don't do it and sacrifice, then someone else is doing it, right? In any situation you're in, you have to understand you're not alone. That just having that understanding will help you get through a lot of mental challenges, right? And just all that stuff. But like at the beginning, I kept telling myself, I'm not alone in this. I'm not the only one doing what I want to do and what I'm going to do. And it's like that You know, when you see those videos of like the Chinese rice farmer or like the disabled guy, whatever, they're out there doing it when you might be thinking, I want, don't want, do. You got to just go and do it. Don't even fucking think about it because you're not alone. You're not the only one who wants to and is doing it. You're not the only one, unfortunately. There's other people doing it no matter what level it's at. Go and fucking do it. That's it. You can't regret it.
You have to take that step, and especially if someone has the experience. You speak to a consultant, you know, not trying to do a shameless plug. You speak to somebody that knows what they're doing. I've experienced this myself, where we take somebody to the damn moon, right? Everybody sees the success, and you know, we'll be contacted by sometimes people. Hey, what did you do for Joe? What did you do for him? Well, Joe took the initiative to understand that people, when they need something, they behave a certain way. And there are certain ways to go about doing it across the digital landscape that will help you be positioned for success. And this is how you do, and this is what it would cost, approximately. And then people, oh my God, what? But, you know, I'm talking to somebody, you know, they're paying tens of thousands of dollars in rent. And they're like, oh my God, it's like pennies compared to, and you're like, well, people need to know about your offering, right? They have to know about it, right? You're in this state of obscurity. In order to break through it, you have to create awareness, and you create awareness by publishing content. You create awareness by running ads. You create awareness by, you know, building out pages of your website and optimizing it. There's several tactics, social media posts, the whole nine, but it's not just social media posts. So the business owner that was like, oh, I'm just going to hire an intern to do posts. Wow. And what happens from that is a year later, I call them, hey, just checking in. And they're like, I should have done something. I'm like, this is a learning experience. Don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up.
The one thing I'll say is like, when we say certain things, we mean it. Like, whenever I sometimes have people call me and they ask me for advice, and I'll talk to them for like an hour, just telling them the steps on doing whatever it is they want to achieve. If you're watching this right now and you're in a situation where you're like, I have a business, does it make sense? How would I start it? You know, you have a certain question about the start, the middle, the end, whatever the part of the process it is. Fucking comment, you know, send us a message, anything. If we see it, we will gladly help you out with whenever way we can.
Yeah, we're not pretentious,
and we're not big enough yet to not be able to answer it.
We're not no, on the show. He means on the show.
Yeah. Yes. What do you?
He means on the show. But like, okay, so like, we're not like the pretentious type. Like, oh, let's go. Oh, you got to sign up.
We're gonna. If you
want some advice, you want to talk to real, actual hands-on business people, we are the type of people that will talk to you.
We'll help you take the big bite. Thank you so much for joining us today on Real Business Roundtable. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. Go give yourself an arch, McDonald's arch. You deserve it. You've been doing so good. Thank you. Peace out.